We're live. I think you knew that, though.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our regular Sunday Hangouts. If you're new here, my name's Nick. This is my wife.
I'm Andrea.
And we're resellers. We buy stuff and we sell it on the internet. That's how we earn a living. This channel is all about how we do that. But these are unprecedented times. Life's going to be complicated for all of us for quite a while. But we want to be positive. We want to try and make this a positive stream, and we're going to try and find the positives in there if we can, or ways to move forward with this.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're well. I can see a lot of people in the side chat. I'm not sure if this is the beginning. I'm not sure if I can get back to it. I think it is. We've got Aaron. Aaron says sales are good, so there's a positive.
Yeah, there you go.
Ours have been very up and down. We haven't been listing a great deal for the past week, really. So that probably hasn't helped. But if it wasn't for Lego, our sales would be virtually non-existent. We had a great sale. Let's start on a positive. Just had payment for that Star Wars bundle, which was £120, which made today much better than it was going to be. So there are positives. I think I saw a few other people who said sales are quite good. So people are still buying. So let's focus on that. Who else have we got in?
Yeah, and I think honestly that people will buy more once it all settles down and more people are at home, and
Yeah,
I think people will be shopping online a bit more, perhaps.
I think so. And there was a little bit of paranoia around about people receiving parcels with the virus carry-on parcels. On the Royal Mail's actual website, they said the evidence they've looked into says the virus can't survive for periods on envelopes and parcels, so that they're not to worry. The Royal Mail are still saying they're going to continue. They've got contingency plans in place to continue the Royal Mail service. So touching wood, the Royal Mail, if that's who you use, we use the Royal Mail predominantly, we can carry on. We are lucky as work from home resellers that in some form or another we can carry on. We're going to get onto sourcing, which is going to become tricky in a minute. I just want to say a few more highs. Tom is in, says, how are you guys sourcing? We'll get onto that. Crap in the attic. Hi, worried about being able to source. Yeah, it's a big issue for sure. Hi, Stu. Sweat Mopper is in. Peter Ray is in. Sent loads of offers to watchers, but no takers. Yeah, keep sending them out. We sent a load out today and yesterday. Didn't get any takers from those that I remember, actually.
I very rarely do, to be honest.
I have more success rate with that, don't I?
Yeah, you do. It's weird.
Yeah, you don't get many on the clothes. A few on your clothes.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'm probably not discounting enough, but I feel like I'm discounting enough for me.
Yeah.
I think I usually discount about £5 on most things, and I think that's quite a lot. So
well, we could try going harder discounts if you want to move stuff.
Maybe.
Jesse is in. Welcome. RJ is there. Hi. Alan Dixon. Have you had a ka-ching?
Oh, good.
Happy days. Tom says, I've got about 150 items to list. After that, nothing. Yeah, and that's when this is going to cause problems if you don't have a big backlog.
Yeah.
How do you go about sourcing?
Yes,
that's a concern for sure. Hi, Nick.
Just on a light note, we've been teased and mocked quite a lot for having so much stock and not having an attic full, and buying more than we can actually list and sell. Well,
it might come into its own now. The likes of Tom, who's got like container units full, as long as
we'll all be round to Tom's, won't we?
As long as Tom can get to his stock, he'll be okay. But it is genuinely, it is a concern if you don't operate on a big backlog. What do you do when you run out of stock? And I'm not sure what the answers are. Let's do a few more hellos before we get onto that. Alan is selling PS2 bundles and Wii games. Yes, and I'm sure with the kids suddenly at home, there will be parents thinking, we don't have a console, maybe
to entertain them. Yeah,
something to entertainment. We certainly have seen sales in Lego really, really strong. And toys and games, not that we have a lot listed. What we did have is just gone. had one puzzle sat there and that went instantly. Other people we know have reported really strong sales in toys and games on both Amazon and eBay, puzzles particularly. What else have people been saying? What's going well? Oh, educational stuff.
Yeah, I was saying educational stuff last night, wasn't I? If you've got anything like that.
So if you do have a backlog, I think it's worth going through it with a mind to what are people looking for? They've got to entertain kids.
Yeah.
They've got to entertain themselves, toys, games, anything educational. I'm going to get busy sorting out books. I've got 100 or so books there that I'm going to sort out into lots. I think people will be buying books for their kids.
Yeah.
And for themselves as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're certainly going to get busy going through our backlog and use this time that we're going to be stuck at home to get through our backlog. That's certainly what we're going to do. Right, let's say a few more hellos before we crack on. Right, sell some stuff is in. I finally had a sale, first one in nearly 3 weeks. Wow, that's, I don't know how many you're used to, but that doesn't sound good. Eric is in. Hi there. Selling board games, yeah, and clothes, good. Scott, my sales seem to come in waves. One day I'll have like 20 sales, next day I'll have naught.
Yeah, it's been, our graph is like that at the moment.
We've felt that. Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Don't know what's causing that. It's so unpredictable. I think things will level out. It's like with this whole panic buying thing.
Yeah.
That's going to have to level out over the next few weeks as people realize they've got enough stuff and they're stocking the shelves. And all of the supermarkets have said, we've got the stuff. We just can't restock the shelves quick enough because people are going nuts.
I know.
So that'll all, I think, calm down. I mean, we went out to try and find food for some of our neighbours. We put out leaflets to say, we're able to get out and about. If you need stuff, contact us. And we couldn't get eggs. We couldn't get milk.
Had to get sterilised milk.
Yeah.
Bread was, I mean, I went earlier in the day to get bread for us, and I managed to get some bread. When we went out for the neighbour, there was hardly anything left, was there?
No.
We ended up with bread rolls. Yeah.
Let us know what it's like in your area, but I think throughout next week, I think that will calm down and stabilise. I hope so, at least. Crap in the Attic says, I have started to sell items on commission for other people needing money, but only friends and family. Okay, well, that's an interesting way. If you don't have stock,
that's a good idea.
Offer your services out. Yeah. I've always tended to shy away from that because it can be complicated selling on behalf of others. But if that's a way to generate some income, good idea. Yeah.
I mean, if you're offering it as a service and, like you say, you're getting commission for it, then you're not doing it as a favor or whatever.
And just be upfront about your terms. If you're going to do that. Nick says, I'm doing eBay snipes to get more stock. Well, that's an option I was going to touch on. Sourcing stock on eBay, trying to find job lots, trying to find local sales as long as you can still collect it. I don't know where we stand with that and social interaction. But if you can get stuff sent to you, absolutely. Buying job lots of maybe smaller stuff, collections of, I don't know, trading cards that you could break down, or I don't know, jewelry lots. There's got to be options out there. Nick's certainly doing it. There you go. So let me get to the end of the chat. I'll pick out a few comments if there are any on the way. Excuse me. Eric says, I've took up all my drop ship furniture because I wasn't getting any delivery dates. I can see that being an issue. Hi, Welsh Wonder Nia. What is selling more, games, jigsaws, or books? I'm starting to read through my books. I would say they're all going up. Certainly, we've seen, and friends of ours have seen, board games and jigsaws.
I wouldn't know what was selling more, to be honest.
We've not got a lot of books listed, so we couldn't say about the books.
We've certainly sold jigsaw.
We only have one listed, and it's gone. I don't have much in the The only toys I've really currently got on is the Lego, and that's been doing really well. So yeah, I need to get more stuff on. I've got loads of figures ready to go, so I'm going to plow those on probably tomorrow. Yeah, Jackie, the post office is still saying they're committed to carrying on, and they've got contingency plans if staffing is an issue. So
yeah, I think they've been named as key workers, haven't they? So yeah.
And if we look at what's happened in other countries, they've managed to keep their postal services going, and we're behind the likes of Italy and Spain and stuff. So hopefully that's going to be okay. How firms like Hermes are going to cope, or if they are coping, I don't know.
So we'll just wait and see, isn't it, at this point?
Right. Let's scroll down.
Yeah, I sold a leather jacket a few days ago. Well, last week. I can't remember when. But it was a really good sale. And I was like, oh, yes. That's a really nice sale to wake up to. But now it's coming back. She says it doesn't fit. But I'm wondering if it's,
what?
If it's buyer's remorse because she spent a lot of money on this jacket and now
can't
use
it.
Can't
go out and wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's thinking I shouldn't have spent that money on myself.
Who knows? Andy says there, thinking of drafting but not listing for a bit. Can anyone remind me how long a draft can be kept before it is deleted? That's a good question. Is there a limit on how long?
It's about a month, maybe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you make that number up?
I think it is from experience, because it seemed to be about a month before mine have dropped off, because I've lost a couple.
So why do they delete them after a month? Why can't they just leave them there? I don't know why.
I don't know. I really don't know.
And why would you not just? Why would you not list it, Andy? I don't know why.
Well, I've had a couple of times where I've drafted something, then I found a stain on it or something, and I've wanted to. It's one of those things you go, right, I put that in the de-staining pile, and then I haven't got round to it, and then I finally get around to it, and I go to list it, and the draft's gone. So
if anyone knows a definitive answer to how long you can keep drafts, pop it in the chat. Okay, let's try and get to the end of the chat. Oh, I probably just missed tons of chat. It just flew down and jumped. Paul says jigsaws are up there. Yeah, I think a lot of people are thinking we're cooped up inside. Let's get jigsaws in. So if you've got any in your piles of stock, if you're lucky enough to have a backlog at this moment in time, get them on quick. Hi, Ellie. I've had board games sell stuff that's been up there since the summer. Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that we talked to have said the same stuff that's been sat around for ages, toys and games, is going. I've got a load of Nerf under there. I tend to either sell that at Christmas or in summer. I'm thinking kids are out in their own back gardens playing.
Yeah, they're going to need stuff to do.
Nerf? Do you think Nerf's going to take a spike? I might as well get it listed. I've got nothing better to do.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to do the Lego. I'm going to do Nerf. I'm going to do all those kids' books. What else have I got? A few board games and bits and bobs. Not much else, really.
Yeah, Haggis Lover says jigsaws have been flying out for me. Kids' books doing okay, but not as well. So
okay,
looks like jigsaws are taking the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have any more in my stock. I only tend to buy jigsaws when they are sealed anyway. I can't be doing with counting jigsaws. I have done in the past, but unless it's something really special, I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, Derek says, Nick, remember we did a live just like a month or so ago about backlog? I take it all back. I love mine now.
I know. It does feel quite reassuring at this moment in time, to be perfectly honest, that we have a loft full of stuff. Andrea has more clothing than she knows what to do with.
Yeah.
Right? And we can plow through that. We don't know how long we're going to be in this situation. And it is unsettling. And for those in the chat who don't have a backlog, I don't know what the solution is. Sniping off eBay, trying to get job lots on eBay is an option, potentially. But most charity shops are shutting now. I think they're going to be forced to, if they haven't already, soon, because non-essential outlets are being asked to close.
This is a good tip. Yes Me says, if people are wanting eggs and milk, hunt down a milkman who we've also found does eggs.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, we used to have milk delivered and we stopped that a few years back, but I'm pretty sure he still comes around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen eggs in a supermarket for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. I mean, obviously the Royal Mail is keeping going, but like smaller post offices, some of them are closing. Then you need to find like sorting offices, etc., to drop your stuff off at.
In certain instances, depending on whether you've got an account, you can ask for a collection.
Yeah. Do you think we'd be able to do
You
that?
would have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay for it unless you're turning over. I'm not sure what the numbers are. We drop ours off, and for the time being, touch wood, our local is fine. We have another one in town that I'm hoping is going to stay available for me to drop stuff off. If not, I'll take it direct to the sorting office in Stevenage.
Kelly says toys, games, home office, webcams, books, educational stuff, decorating stuff, tools and gardening stuff. Yes.
Yeah, gardening. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, I think Josh was saying today that he went past this garden centre and it was heaving, and it really shouldn't have been, because we should be like keeping our distance from each other right now. Well, so buying online is much better, isn't it?
The madness of some of this. We were watching a report earlier about this social isolation, and you really got to do it if you're going out and about. Stay 2 meters apart. And then they cut to a picture of like Sainsbury's or something, where everyone's queuing up this close to each other in queues, and it's like, well,
and people were out in the park, or eating ice cream, having a picnic, and there were people.
Brighton Beach was full.
I know,
of people,
full, and it's just crazy.
But they said you probably saw the updates today.
3 super chats.
Have we? Oh my goodness!
I just noticed that one's come through.
They're not showing up.
To look for it.
But I just want to say, what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say.
I'll go back to the other ones. We should be able to find them. Apple Core Productions says, hi both. As a reseller and a YouTuber and also an accountant, if it will help your audience, would be happy to talk about a collab, recurrent issues.
Oh,
okay.
As a reseller, YouTuber, and an accountant.
Okay.
Find us on Facebook. Drop us a DM on there. We'll have a chat for sure.
Right. I'm just going to find the other two because I've seen another one come through.
The links should be below for Facebook and all that stuff.
Have you popped out the other chat?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I did.
Oh, yeah.
It's there. What you want?
Right. Yeah, we need to find the other two. Super Jets. Apparently, there were 3.
Yeah, but if I find it on here, I can't highlight it.
No, I know, but we can read it out, or we can share the chat.
I can't go back before that comment.
Oh, no. Oh.
No, can't see it. There's a £5 one there. Can I click on it? Alexander Wilson.
No, but that's only just come through. Apparently there were 2 others. We just didn't even see them.
They're not
through.
Coming up on StreamYard. So scroll back that way. There you go.
This one's from Alexander Wilson. No comment, but thank you so much, Alexander.
Thank you. That's really appreciated. Yeah.
Thank you.
No comment with that though.
I'm really very, very sorry that we missed the other 2. They just haven't come up for us. Oh, hang on. No, I see one. It's David Williams. Wanted to super chat because I missed it last week.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Don't need to.
And we don't expect that at all. Yeah. But thank you so much for the gesture. It's appreciated.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it.
Yeah, it really is crazy times. We actually went out walking today, and we passed probably 5-10 different families out walking, and then we came in and Boris was getting all, you must stay 2 meters apart.
No, this isn't even our chat. I don't know whose chat this is. Is this a quiz chat?
Oh, is that a chat from something else? Just randomly left open on my computer.
I just noticed Jonathan Hill said bye everyone. I was like, I haven't finished yet.
I can't open the other one though. Not without going into YouTube and finding the chat. And
let me see if I can find it on my phone.
Okay. Robin has said, in answer to that question we had earlier about drafts, 30 days. But I think if you upload pics with it, you can keep more. Oh. So they last for longer with pictures on?
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. But yeah, 30 days, Robin says there. And again, Sweat Mopper 30 days. So you were right? Month.
Yeah, I thought it was a month.
So you are right. Sometimes, quite often.
Sometimes.
Andrea always says that I never listen to a word
right
she
sometimes.
says. You are, see? Proves the point. So if we have missed...
no, I can't find out.
Apologies if we missed other super chats. The StreamYard chat thing is a bit pants. It doesn't highlight them.
But anyway, whoever sent it to us, very much appreciated. And if you want to drop the question in again, just say, I sent a super chat. You don't need to super chat again. Just say, I sent you a super chat. This was my question, and we'll prioritize that.
See, Ian says, I've got drafts going back several months on my account.
Don't know. I just know that mine have disappeared after a couple of months.
Oh, here we go. Keith. A saved draft will stay in the draft listings for up to 30 days. So if you plan to use it to create one or more listings, make sure you publish it within 30 days of when you create it. Now, if you update a draft, does that reset? Just to complicate it even more. I've never left them in there. I tend to draft and then it will be listed within the next day.
Like I say, it's only when I've drafted something and realised there's an issue with the item before I photograph it.
Hey, Edward or Walter.
Yeah, 2 super chats missed. Maybe we do need to try and go into the YouTube video and see if we can find them.
You keep chatting then, and I'll have to try and find the video.
But I can't talk to people in the chat because I can't see it. Yeah.
Right, so I've got to pull up.
Okay, so we're going to see. Oh, David Rowland has sent me a photo.
Hey, we're getting photos of super chats. Here we go. This is technology for you.
The reselling white boy. Thanks, Dave. A reselling white boy says, death piles, now known as life piles. Yes.
Nice.
Like that.
We'll steal that and use it.
Death piles, now known as life.
There's an echo in here. Right, I've popped out the original chat, but
thanks for that, Dave.
Get that pen out of your mouth. What? I've been told off by the chat. Right, so look, if I scroll back on here, that's as far as I can go. No.
Oh, okay.
See, it doesn't help.
Okay, if we've missed one other, if anyone has this, if anyone could send us a screen grab of it or just pop it back in, then
right, we'll stay at the end of the chat. It's really hard though because you have to stop and read them out, and then it jumps and
then you miss out on it's crazy. I'm really hot. You might notice I'm a bit bulky today because I was so cold. I put 2 jumpers on.
Lawnmower blades and stockings have been doing well for John.
Really? That's interesting.
Nice. See, on a positive, and we're trying to find the positives in this. Once people get used to the current state of affairs, I think online sales will boost because we can't go to the shops because apart from supermarkets, everything's going to shut, aren't they? Most things. So online sales will boost. If you want to get toys, if you want to get hard goods like lawnmower blades, where are you going to go right now? So
exactly.
So it should benefit us. It might take a week or so for people to kind of get used to the situation and get back into the everyday. So let's try and stay positive.
Yes, the lives always stay up on. We don't delete them afterwards. They always stay up. Yeah,
this will be a video on the channel after we've finished. Plus, another positive in this is let's all be thankful that we have a business like this that is online. So many retailers are having to shut their doors. I mean, I chat with Edward, obviously, as you know, or Walter, and he's having to close his antique shop. And many, many thousands of people up and down the countries that run small businesses, cafes, restaurants, retail outlets that are non-essential, they're the ones that are being hit by this. So let's be thankful that we have an online business that in some form or another can keep going through this.
Yeah. Reese wants to know, are your sales slowing massively? You haven't sold anything this week. Not massively. As we said, they're kind of up and down. Like today we had that £120 sale.
Yeah.
And then, but in volume,
I think our sales are down,
yeah,
but
volume,
we've had a bit of a crazy week, as most people have. So we've not listed a great deal. We're going to get back on it next week. So once we're into the routine of listing again, we'll have more idea of whether our sales will go back to where they normally are or not.
Yeah. Richard Hale says, so glad I've purchased huge job lots over the last year and not short of stock to list. So do need more toys at the moment, as selling fast and only got a few left listed. Yeah.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I made a big decision a couple of weeks ago to order a huge job lot. I'll say it's toys. Before the virus thing kicked off, it's coming internationally, but thankfully it's got through the borders and it's going to be arriving, we're hoping, in the next couple of days. So that was quite fortuitous that we arranged that and got that all done and in place before this all kicked off. And, you know, we'll have a lot of stock arriving. One annoying thing about that is this was actually mainly going to be for Amazon. Our Amazon stock has dwindled to next to nothing, and most of this stock was going to go to Amazon. We can't send anything into Amazon. They've stopped FBA shipments, so it's going to go on eBay in the short term. But, you know, I'm thankful that we have ordered a huge job lot. I'll make a video when it arrives and share with you what it is.
Yeah. Ashley's asking thoughts on eBay delaying fee payments. I think that would be good for people who are very short of money in the short term. I do worry that they're delaying it and then we'll end up paying. It's the same as the HMRC deferring our tax payments.
We still have to pay it
because we're still paying it, but then with like HMRC, we're paying it in the deferred fee in January on top of the other fee from our other, you know, payment in January. So then you're paying double, and then will people have enough money to pay, you know, double the amount almost? And I think that's the same with eBay. I think I would kind of rather pay it when if I could, you know, if it's good if you're not able to pay it at that time.
Yeah, it's a measure to try and take the pressure off right now, which is helpful, I guess.
Yeah, that's appreciated. But I think if I was able to pay it, I would rather pay it. I was just looking at a question. Oh yeah, that was it.
Good time to sell home gym equipment. Yeah, as long as you can get it to the customer, because that will be big, heavy stuff that will need couriers, most of which I think are still operating. So yeah, if you can, get it listed. We haven't seen our money.
No.
That's for another time. But come on, eBay.
I wasn't sure. There's a question above, but I wasn't sure that I understood it.
I'm not sure I understand what that means. Do you want to read that one out?
Yeah, why sellers from UK decline shipping abroad even if I want to cover fully postage?
I'm not sure what that means.
Because we don't decline shipping abroad.
Some people don't do their own international shipping, if that's what you mean.
We do a lot of GSP, but that's really just because it's more convenient for us to do it that way.
But we do a lot of our own UK international shipping as well.
We do that as well.
Not really sure what the question was.
If somebody asks us, we may decide to do our own.
Mother's Day action. Yeah, we had a family-wide call. So I've got 3 sisters. So all 3 sisters and all the kids got together with my mum on a chat. What's the thing? Zoom chat, is it?
Yeah, except she couldn't figure out how to.
And the one person who couldn't make her image appear was my mum. So we didn't get to see her.
We could hear her.
We could hear her going, "What button do I press? I don't know what I'm doing."
But at least you could see us.
And then Ellen and I cooked dinner tonight for Andrea, and we all went out for a walk in the country earlier and tried to stay nice. 2 meters away.
And also,
from people.
I was woken up by Ellen this morning, bringing me a plate of pancakes, which was nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, we've read that one out already.
Yes, I'm way behind it. Barbecues are doing well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, DIY.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen Lex's vlog where she went out and bought paint. She's going to paint her living room.
Oh, right. Well, you suggested while we're cooped up, we're going to redecorate the front room.
Yeah.
Take all the wallpaper. We've got wallpaper that is peeling at the sides.
Yeah,
it's so annoying.
It's really weird. I think it's
because you do steaming
no,
in the other room, isn't it?
No, I don't do steaming in the other room. I do it in my office.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, we're not in the living room.
No, no, but the steam percolates through.
Maybe that could be that. I think it might be because it's on the wall. For we live in a semi-detached, so it's on the interior wall, and I think that maybe it's just, I don't know, from heat, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Dave says, well, you're not 2 meters apart. What, us? Yeah, but you don't have to be at home, Dave. It's talking about strangers that you don't know when you go out, staying 2 meters apart.
Yeah, and let's be honest here. If somebody in your household is going to get it, then pretty much everyone else is. I mean, let's be honest. It's, you're not going to escape it that way, are you?
Hi, Ryan. Vacuum cleaners and vacuum cleaner parts are doing well. I've sold loads this week. Right. We'll do a video where we venture into the loft because I've got a small family of Henry Hoovers that are hiding up in the loft.
Oh, yeah.
Get them down, get them tested.
Yeah, you could do the hoovering for me.
No, I'm selling the Hoovers.
You want to test them, though?
What just happened there? Yeah.
Our Hoover's absolutely rubbish. I need to get another one.
Thanks, mods. If there was some weird goings on there, appreciate your you getting on it.
Oh, I was oblivious to that.
You guys are sitting a bit close, haven't you seen? It doesn't apply to this situation.
Funny enough, we sleep in the same bed as well. So
careful. Hi, Lainey. How are you doing? Lainey's in.
Oh, it's jumped. I really hope we haven't missed the question from the last super chat we missed.
I don't know. It's really hard to keep up. It jumps up and down, and it's not just us ignoring. Hi, Dan. Hello, Nick and Andrea. I watch your videos every day. Wow. And learn a lot from you both, as I am myself an eBay reseller. I only started 10 days ago, and so far I've made over £200. Wow. Good. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the videos and they've been helpful.
There is something that we do want to say. And we, talking about trying to keep up with things. And I think we've mentioned before that, we get lots of lovely messages, which we really, really appreciate. And we try our very hardest to get round to answering all, well, at least most of the lovely messages and comments and things that you leave for us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on email, on our website, across the board. But we can't answer personal messages on eBay. And we're getting a lot of them on eBay. And we absolutely, if you've sent us a message on there, we've read it, we appreciate it, but we cannot reply to you on there.
We've had a lot of messages discussing this headlight return. Saying, hi, Nick and Andrea, I saw your video about the headlight return. What I think you should do is X, Y, and Z.
Or telling us your experiences, which we read and we,
so
we sympathize with you, but we can't reply to you on there. eBay are very strict about certain words that flag up, and we could end up being accused of trying to arrange sales outside of eBay, which wouldn't be the case.
So if people have messaged us on eBay and we haven't replied, it's because we only reply to eBay messages that are about a specific item.
Yeah.
So we will ignore messages about YouTube and about other stuff generally, because eBay's bots pick up on this stuff, and we could get ourselves and you in trouble. So that's done.
We would both be in trouble. So as I said, Facebook, Instagram, our website, we have a comment section, or you can message us through our website. I do appreciate we have quite a lot of comments or emails that have come through from our website, which we haven't got around to answering yet. We were talking about that the other day. But we do really try very hard to keep up with everything. You spend quite a long time answering all the messages on Facebook, and I do my Instagram And yeah, we try really hard to keep up with it all.
I struggle just to keep up with Facebook ones, and I've completely dropped the ball with eBay. On the video about the car part return, it's 4,000 messages on the one video. I'm not even going there. I can't keep up. So if you've messaged me on there, it ain't gonna happen. And I can't even read them.
And just want you to know that we really do appreciate the time that you take to message us. And we're very sorry if we don't get round to replying. But we do try to read everything, and we do appreciate it.
Yes. So we will try and put together a loft video, because what we were going to say about sourcing is, because we are in the lucky position of having a backlog, we're going to try and do sourcing videos, but it will be sourcing in the loft or sourcing from your piles of shame.
Yes. Well, I had that idea anyway, didn't I? Because I'm not really going to buy many clothes, or I wasn't going to buy many clothes this year because I've got so many. So I said to Nick, I think I'm going to do a shop my stock series.
Well, I think that they're just as interesting.
And now it seems, seems like it's the ideal thing to be doing.
Well, I think Edward's going to do the same, because he's got sheds full of stuff. And he said to me, I don't know what's in there. And I don't know half of what's in the loft. So it'll be a journey of discovery for us as well as you. So there is a super chat.
There is. Yes. And it's a question to you.
And there's one there.
Oh, there's one there. We'll get to that.
That should be below this one on here.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to read that?
No, because it's for you.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Wayne. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. It says, hi, Nick. Advice, please. I've got loads of games which are scratched. Okay. To sell. Advice on a disc cleaner. JFJ cleaner is sold out. Oh, well, that's what I have.
Yeah.
I can't advise on anything else, because that's the only one we've had. Well, years ago we had a total disc repair one, which was rubbish, but they've since superseded it, but they're really quite expensive. All I could say is the JFJ is what I use, and I think it is perfect for a small-time reseller. I do a fair bit of media, but I don't tend to buy many scratched discs, so I don't put a lot through it, but it's perfect for somebody on my sort of scale of business. I would persevere trying to get hold of a JFJ for now, because they are really, really good, robust machines. I can't advise on any others really, because I haven't really used any.
Hi, Robert. Thank you so much for that super chat. It says keep up the great work and the videos.
Thank you.
Yeah,
yes.
Really appreciate that.
We intend to. If anything, whilst this social isolation thing's going on, we'll probably put more content out. Perhaps more social content like this, where you can interact.
So everybody can chat and
we're going to try and do more quizzes on our quiz channel. They're so much fun, and we all need a bit of light relief right now. I may do one a bit later tonight, just a little quiz. If you don't know what we're talking about, we have a second channel called Let's Get Quizzical. Link should be below, I think, for that. So if you go over and sub now and click the notification bell, just join in when we go live and play along with the quiz, because that's one way of getting that social interaction that we all need. I certainly need some social interaction, and thank goodness we have this community that's built over the last few years, because I'd be lost right now without you lot.
I know, we'd just be I don't know. I mean, I've tried to keep as positive as possible, but every now and then I just hit a little wall. And
has Steve super chatted again then?
And I got a bit snappy earlier, didn't I? And
oh, you lost the plot earlier.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
So yeah, if we didn't have you lot to talk to, then
oh, coughing. Is it persistent? Ah.
Then we would we'd be shouting and snapping at each other all the time, probably.
Steve says, hi guys, big fan. What's your biggest sale? Well, biggest in size was a camper van. There you go.
He knows, he's joking.
I know he knows.
Yes, and so thank you, Steve. And
thanks for the super chat. And then Lex, Steve, always has to one up.
Oh, we love you equally.
Thanks, Lex. Yeah, if you're not subbed to both Lex and Steve, go and sub to the channels. Great content. So yeah, what else were we going to talk about?
Oh, Nadine says snappy is my default setting. Staying in the house is my favourite thing to do. Yeah.
I honestly think this is going to test a few relationships.
Well, honestly, I mean, your sister Jo, they've been having to isolate because one of our nieces wasn't very well. We don't think it was the virus, but she wasn't well anyway. So they all had to isolate for 2 weeks, and it's only been a week, and she looked so drained, didn't she, when we spoke to her today?
Well, the twins are full on, and then Nina's quite a handful.
And just, I think they're all bouncing off the walls at the moment.
Absolutely. What's this from Tyler there? I can't find any people selling the 2 mugs I have. They're brand new and no access to the website unless a full-time wholesaler. Any help what to do to get them shifted? Make up a price and put them on eBay.
Yeah, basically.
So is the problem you can't find out how much they're worth, what they go for?
Yeah, you could try Googling, see if anything similar comes up. Other than that, just make it up. Yeah, just go high. If it doesn't sell, drop the price.
Sometimes you just have to make up a price and go for it.
I saw Cheryl said, can't super chat. I forgot the password. You don't need to super chat anyway.
Is that who's doing the yoga classes?
No, that's...
Oh, I get so confused.
It's Louise, indie chick.
Oh, yes. Yoga classes, yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry, wrong person.
Yeah, and I was going to do that this weekend, and I haven't got around to it.
I'll take equally. Right, Steve agrees. Right. Robert's saying, I think it will hit the UK people very hard. It's going to hit a lot of people very hard.
Yeah.
I think particularly businesses who are being forced to close, obviously. Restaurateurs, cafe owners, little retail outlets that are non-essential. They're not going to have any choice but to close. And you imagine having those overheads, those staffing costs. I mean, they are getting some breaks with rent and stuff and rates, I know, but you chop your income off just like that. You've probably got loans to pay. You've got X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many casualties, and it's so difficult. I mean, we've been retailers most of our lives, high street retailers on and off.
I mean, we know quite a few of the independent businesses in Hitchin, and it's just heartbreaking because they're so worried at the moment.
You think about hairdressers. I assume they're all going to have to shut because social gathering, isn't it?
And you can see why they're all staying open. They're just clinging on to the hope that they'll have a few customers and they'll sell some stuff, because it's just such a worrying time.
And those sort of businesses, I mean, think about pubs. I mean, how many pubs are we going to lose from this that just won't recover from this? And those sort of businesses operate on a knife edge. They're very high staffing costs, very high overheads, and they need X amount of turnover just to break even and tick along. When we used to work in media retail, we worked for Virgin, we worked for Our Price. They would operate on a loss for a big section of the year and make all their money at Christmas. So when you think that's how a lot of these retail outlets operate on such a knife edge, something like this will just push them over, and it's a real worry. I mean, our high streets are so screwed as it is. When you add this and the potential recession that will come on the back of it, we were going to be positive.
Okay. Right. John Herbert says, I'm a poster here, just wondering if you could put a message in your eBay listing or something to inform customers not to open the door to the postie, 2-meter rule, and we'll leave the parcel on their doorstep. Yeah, our postman has started doing that. He knocks on the door, and then he walks away and waits for me to open the door. Okay.
Well, that's good advice. Yeah, I mean, people could pop that on their listings for buyers to spread the word for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that, and best of luck. I mean, being a postman right now, you're in the thick of it, aren't you? You're having to try and go up to all of these people but not meet the people, and tricky. Okay, did we cover all the points we were going to cover? I think so. Using the time we've been given to clear backlogs, if you have one, that's certainly what we're going to be doing. What is selling? Well, we've been given lots of tips about what's selling. Royal Mail, continuing. They've got contingency plans in place, so hopefully we are the lucky ones in a way that we can somehow scrape our scrape a living out of this as we move forwards. And then some people are reporting sales have gone up, so that's super positive. Let's concentrate on that. Yeah.
So that was.
Are we up to date on the chat? Are we at the bottom?
Well, we've missed a lot.
Wow.
What, this one?
Well, I don't know what that's in response to.
Right, just scrolling through the chat. Eric's been listing vinyl records. I've
been mega busy listing vinyl records. I've been mega busy buying them.
You have actually.
Since Thursday, lots to list as I've plenty of stock. Okay, good. Built up over years. Keep listing, everyone. Shall I share what I bought? And I'm so excited about.
Oh, Jackie B says, "Oh no, McDonald's is closing down on Monday."
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's a social gathering.
Yeah. Well, they did say that they were closed. They were only keeping their drive-throughs open for a while, but I suppose that's still, you're still close to people, aren't you? You're handing stuff to people. Yeah.
No, it may come as news to some of you.
It might do.
Somebody out there might
lots of new
not know.
subscribers, so maybe it will come as news to them.
I'm a Depeche Mode fan, and these records are records that I never owned before I stupidly got rid of my collection many years ago. But I've always wanted. This is Policy of Truth. That's the 12-inch single, and look at the condition of that. This is from 1990. This is a 30-year-old record, and I treated myself. I bought the limited version of it as well. Gatefold, and look at the condition. I've been waiting for a pair of these to come up in this condition.
Yeah.
And they weren't cheap, but once in a while you treat yourself. And I've started a channel. I don't think it's linked below, but if you search World in My Eyes, you'll find my Depeche Mode channel where I geek out about stuff. I'm going to start putting a lot more content on there because it's so much fun talking about this stuff. And I bought some Pet Shop Boys vinyl, some Erasure vinyl yesterday. Gone nuts.
I'm going to highlight Stu's comment in a minute, but I just wanted to read out Lainey's question. On your quiz, could you do a live blankety blank? I thought it would be funny. That would be cool, wouldn't it? We could get a few people on and do like a live blankety blank.
I'm trying to think how blankety blank worked.
But yeah, I love that idea, Lainey. That would be good. You'll have to come on.
Yeah. So, well, I think we should get together and get a bunch of us, because we can do 6 people on a screen, and people could buzz in to answer questions or something. How did blankety blank work? You had like a sentence, and it was something
blank something, and then you all had to write what you think, the words you think in.
Oh, so who gets the point or something? How does that work? We'll have a think, but
there's bound to be like old episodes of it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, or we come up with a game that works for this format, or a way of doing a quiz with multiple people playing along. I think that would work. Yeah. We could do like a pop quiz and have a bunch of people name the year, and you just hold up a year, something like that. Yeah, if you're up for it, Lainey, yeah, you're more than welcome.
Stu says, if Nick's such a Depeche Mode fan, how come he's never mentioned it
before?
Well,
I like to keep quiet. I like to keep quiet about these things. This channel's not about me and Depeche Mode. That's why I started the other one.
Carl's got that limited vinyl as well.
I've that limited vinyl one, although the sleeve isn't great. Yeah, I've seen so many that I've almost bid on, but they had bent corners or whatever. And I better show you. I better show it again. But yeah, lush, absolutely lush. There's tiny little bits of wear, but I mean, for a 30-year-old record, it's gorgeous.
Shoni says that would be more like Bob's Opportunity Knocks. Isn't that like a talent show?
I don't know. Well, I think we could certainly work out like almost a panel quiz show.
I think it was a bit like Hollywood Squares, or because we had Celebrity Squares.
Celebrity Squares.
Yeah.
But they were answering questions on behalf of contestants.
Yeah.
Weren't they? We'll work something out, Lainey.
Kay says, it was my birthday yesterday. I would love a shout out, and it was a strange day because I could not go and see Oldly grandparents whose birthday it was on the same day, but I FaceTimed. Oh yeah.
Happy birthday,
very,
Kay.
Very odd at the moment, but yes, happy birthday, Kay, and I hope you're able to enjoy it in some way.
Well, thank goodness for technology like this.
Wow, yes.
You know, imagine if this happened in 1990 when those records came out. We'd be like, what, just on the phone to one person at a time?
We'd just literally, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to physically see people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not be good.
What was that? Is this a YouTube vinyl community channel now? Oh, it can be if you like. Okay.
Oh yeah, Cheryl.
What?
Cheryl on the brain. Shelley said just above.
Keep going up.
There. Bob Celebrity Squares. That's what she meant.
Yeah, I'm remembering one where it was like noughts and crosses with celebrities.
Yeah.
Was that one?
It was something like that, wasn't it? Oh gosh, it's so long ago. But I did love Blankety Blank, especially with Terry Wogan. Whenever
Kenny Everett
was on.
Showing our age, dear.
I know.
Super match game, and the whole thing would revolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it.
That was entertainment in the 70s and 80s. Okay. So yeah, what's our plans for next week then?
Listing, I guess. Yeah. We've got Ellen at home now.
Yeah, we'll do a video exploring in the loft at some point. I think we'll go on a Henry Hoover hunt in the loft. They're all up there somewhere.
Okay. Kelly says, wait, what? 1990 was 30 years ago? Seems like yes, it does. It does seem like yesterday. Honestly.
That's when I finished my GCSEs. And I got hideously drunk in Welling Garden City Town Centre and made a mess in my mate's bedroom. I was very ill.
Oh, do we want to know? I don't think so.
Very embarrassing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, let's end with some positives. I didn't mean to click on you then, Stu. You appeared below my cursor. Where's it gone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Josh's idea though.
Not that.
Yeah.
You can test each Henry on a different room. Don't give Andrea ideas on how to make me hoover the house. Oh, yeah, Lola. This is a great time to take inventory and spring clean. Yes. I'm going to tidy the office because it needs it and list stuff I've been meaning to list for a long time.
Yeah.
And you're going to list piles and piles of clothing you've been putting off.
I don't put it off. It just takes so long, so I have to steam it all first.
Forget the steaming bit. No, plow it on.
I can't forget.
Takes you forever.
No, I know. I like it though. I like it to be steamed, especially now because I'm thinking of putting in the condition box everything freshly steamed and sealed in a clear poly bag, just to put people's minds at rest as to where it's coming from, so they know that it's steamed and
Okay. Where do you get your stock? Because we don't have thrift stores in the UK. Well, right now we don't, but there are charity shops right across the UK. Once they're back open, that is one source. We tend to get more stock from car boot sales.
Yeah. We're just like flea markets.
Yeah. And then there's auctions. Auctions, a lot of people do source at auction. They're going to be closed down.
What if they do auctions online though?
Maybe.
Possibly.
They might do. They might continue.
Maybe.
But how are they going to be getting all the stock into the auction house?
Yeah, that's true.
If they're not allowed to.
Yeah.
If they've got to socially isolate. I don't
know.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what comments we've got. How long have we been on? Oh, nearly an hour. Oh, thank you, Michael. That's very nice. I'm new to your channel, and I have to say I find your content interesting.
Well, sometimes.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just gone nuts. Where were we? Joe says, to all the resellers, please keep the content coming. Okay, I will watch and not skip ads. I want to keep supporting. I really appreciate everything you are doing. It's keeping morale up. Well,
thank you, Joe.
That's lovely to hear. Yeah, and it's good for us, as you know, we get as much out of it as you guys. So yeah.
It keeps us sane.
It does. We're certainly going to put more content out on the quiz channel as well, where we don't talk about anything. We just do quizzes and laugh at the typos that come in. Yeah. Right, let me get to the end.
Oh, I wanted to play Monopoly today. We didn't get around to it because we chatted to the family for quite a long time.
Pete's on 5. Yeah. See, that's what people are doing. They're thinking, I'm bored. I need a board game. You ain't got any bogwell, have you? We do. We're not selling it. Okay. What was 1982? What was 1982? I don't know what it was. Hi, Queenie. I had such a laugh with Let's Get Quizzical this week. My 8-year-old loves to play, and we were rolling around on the sofa because we could not type quick enough. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. Tell people that you know. Share the link to the channel on Facebook, and let's make it grow.
Oh, it's jumped now, but Matt was talking about doing like an online auction or something.
Auctioning
but it
what?
Has jumped now, so I can't go back to it.
I don't know if it was up or down.
Mr. Kipling said he's selling recycled toilet roll.
Oh. That's a reference to a video from about 5 years ago. Thanks, Derek. Pleasant Valley Picker. Hanging out in the chat helps keep me sane. Wait a minute, am I sane? Well, I wouldn't like to comment. Who knows? Yeah, it's all relative. You hang out with us lot, you know.
Oh, there was a comment from Gary Reynolds earlier, and I did see something being shared about it, that when you go to use, when you're filling up with petrol, wear a glove or cover the, what do you call it? Nozzle thing that you nozzle. Cover it with like tissue paper, so you're not actually making contact with it when you're touching it, because apparently it's spreading the virus quite quickly.
Heard it here first.
And Gary Reynolds was saying, well, no, because it's been shared in places.
But I was joking.
Gary said that there are signs up in Hitchin in different petrol stations.
Okay. What on earth is Shelley on about? If you had an Orla Keeley dress in my size, you could put fresh from my butthole, and I'd still buy it. But I'm not that. What on earth are you talking about? Is that a weird typo? Was this meant to say butthole here?
I don't know.
You all right, Shell?
I think she was having a conversation with Lex. I don't know if it's to do with that.
I don't know what that's about. Anna the Loopy Lass, hi. In Spiral Carpets, what a band. Blur, Soup Dragons, Happy Mondays. Oh, I was all over the Manchester scene back in 1990. In fact, I went to a gig at Wembley.
Maybe it's a comment on what? Because I was talking about making sure people know all clothes is freshly steamed. She was basically saying I'd buy an Orla Kylie dress whether it was, steamed or not.
I don't know.
To be fair, I would. I had a really nice Orla Kylie dress, but it didn't suit me, did it? And I ended up selling it.
Yeah. I was going to say, I actually went to a gig in 1990. It was a bunch. I think it was called the Manchester something or other. And the Mondays were there. I'm pretty sure Inspiral Carpets were there. There was bands like Northside that I was into at the time. Oh, I can't even remember. I think Charlatans were actually at that gig as well. Maybe. It's a bit of a blur. Blur weren't there actually, but yeah. It was a great gig.
Yeah, those are the days when we could go to gigs.
Yeah.
I'm still hoping for September because I've got tickets for Hollywood Vampires and I really want to go.
Well, we're really hoping this has sorted itself out by September because we've booked a holiday where this year we should be fine, shouldn't we? I don't know.
Who knows?
Has anyone in the chat booked holidays and you're worried about whether you can go?
Oh no, that was the wrong one.
Am I talking too much? You've been ironic.
Anyone else notice that Nick doesn't seem to get a word in? Maybe I'm talking too much.
I think that would be an ironic.
Correct. Yeah, sorry. I was actually froze up then because I was thinking about that comment. Correct. Forget steaming. It's all about the butthole.
What? I still don't understand. Is there something between you and Shell that you're not telling me?
I don't know.
It's all about the butthole.
I've lost the plot now.
You've dragged this chat down, you have, Shell. You've dragged it right down to your level. What's this title of the video? I found a family of Henry Hoovers in my loft gone wrong. My sister's family, they're called the Henrys. That's their surname. That's Right, we must do that video now. I've promised it. We'll have to take a trip up there. I could even do it with the GoPro on my head. A Henry Hoover hunt.
See, Kelly's daughter's cancelled her September holiday, and we just don't know what to do.
Well, we've paid a fairly hefty deposit. I don't know if that's refundable. I don't want to pay more installments for a holiday I'm not going to be able to go on. Oh no, I won again. So I don't even know if TUI are still open.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we need to ring them up and find out what the score is with that. See if we're covered, if it's cancelled. Don't we? Do that tomorrow.
Well, I said let's give them a call. Let's not go down there. Social distancing and all that. Yeah, Joe, we don't know. It's all up in the air. Absolutely no idea. Poor Ellen came home from school on the last day and just hugged me and burst out crying. It was just heartbreaking.
Well, I think they're still working it out, but the last I heard is they're going to base it on predicteds and coursework that's already been done. That's what I'd heard.
Peter was the one that bought the TARDIS necklace. Awesome.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know that was a subscriber sale, did you?
No, I don't think I did. So thank you for that sale, and I hope you love it. Yeah,
also, I didn't keep track of sales to subscribers this week. Our heads haven't really been in the game. I usually keep a note and then give shout outs, and I'm sure we've had a few. So if you did choose to support us in that way, as many of you do, which is fantastic, I'm sorry I didn't do my usual shout outs. I just haven't kept track of it this week. The link for our eBay is always below now, because some people like to show their support for what we do in that way, and we so appreciate that.
Yeah,
so thanks.
Welsh Wonder Nia says she's got tickets for Adam Lambert and Queen in June.
Wow. Oh, that's
yeah. I mean, Ellen's got tickets for May for a concert that she wants to go to, and I think that's going to be cancelled.
The good thing about that sort of thing, hopefully, Welsh Wonder Nia, is that they'll just postpone it and they'll reschedule it. With our holiday, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if we can do that or whether we lose that money. So McDonald's all closed, says there. Owen says McDonald's closing is great news.
Yeah.
Not a McDonald's fan then. Primark too.
Oh, is it really?
Well, all non-essentials.
Yeah. But
clothes are kind of I suppose they're not. If you've got some, use the ones you've got.
Yeah, exactly.
Adendry, sorry, can't say that. We have a family holiday booked for 28th, paid the whole amount weeks back. Thankfully, the company are rearranging comparable dates for 2021 if available.
So, yeah, that might happen. They might just allow us to postpone it.
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, we need to give them a call and find out. But the thing is, nobody knows.
We should have gone with that March holiday.
Yeah. I was going to say, nobody knows how long this is going to go on, do they? I mean, there's lots of estimates out there, which I've seen ranging from a few months to 18 months.
And, to be honest, if that's the least of our worries, then...
Yeah, I know. First world problems, right? Yeah. We're worried about a holiday in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a luxury.
Well, I think more than that, we're worried about the money, aren't we? Losing all that money.
Yeah, losing the money isn't nice if we have to.
It isn't nice, but, we'll get through it.
Wow, Nick's got tickets for Queen in June as well.
Oh, man.
You're a big Adam Lambert fan, aren't you?
I really am. I love Queen too.
Yeah.
But I did look at the tickets, but I couldn't justify the cost because they're really expensive.
Yeah, due to go on holes in July, going to cancel. I looked at tickets for Pet Shop Boys and they were crazy expensive, and probably cancelled now.
Yeah, because we generally go to maybe 1 or 2 gigs a year, so we have to kind of pick and choose.
I have Trixie Mattel. Here you go. No idea who that is.
Ellen would know, and I think I've heard the name.
Trixie Mattel. That's new on me.
I've heard that name.
I'm getting old. Have you heard of Depeche Mode? They're a good band. Let me show you. You should check them out. Look at the artwork. Oh,
yeah, I love that artwork. I think it's gorgeous.
I don't know how they got away with this, though. Look. On the cover of the 12-inch, you can't really see it. I know, but she's got nothing on, and you can clearly see.
Should you be showing people that?
That would have been on the shelf like that in Woolworths. Hey, how did they get away with that?
Jay says, not only am I self-isolating due to being high risk, my back went this morning, so I'm stuck in bed. I can hardly move. Thanks for the live. It's kept me busy. I just, hope your back's feeling better soon so you can at least maybe enjoy the garden or something.
Double whammy.
Yeah.
Cooped up, feeling crap, and now your back's giving you jip. Yeah, best of luck to you, Jay. Hope you're feeling better soon. What was that? Hey, Bron. That's it, Nick. You have sold me on Depeche Mode just from that cover. Okay. I'll point you in the direction of a few good tracks to check out. Policy of Truth is a good start. The whole Violator album. You'll love it.
There was a comment from Mike.
Where?
Just there, look.
Hey, Mike. In stereo. Hi, Mike. Hi, Nick and Andrea. Regarding your holiday, let them cancel or rearrange your holiday. If they cancel, they have to give your money back. But if you cancel, you lose your money. Yeah,
that's what I've been thinking as well. And it's due to come out direct debit on the 1st of April. So I think we just carry on with it and see what happens.
It's worth a phone call just to have a chat with them. I might just do that anyway, find out where we stand. But yeah, appreciate the advice.
Look, Lex is going to see my favourite band.
Oh, you don't like them, do you?
I can't listen. I just can't. It freaks me out.
It's the shouting in German that does it for you, isn't it?
It's nothing to do with it being German. I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. I wouldn't like that kind of music anyway. But
I tell you.
But in a different language that I don't understand, it just sounds even scarier.
I saw some footage of a Rammstein gig in a stadium, and somebody had filmed it on a drone, and the pyrotechnics that they had were next level. Like,
I can feel my anxiety rising just thinking about it.
But 50-foot flames were coming up out of the stage and all this other stuff. It was quite a thing. Not my cup of tea, to be fair, but each to their own. Yeah. Has that got you worked up just thinking about Rammstein?
Yeah. Your cousin Carl really loves them, doesn't he?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. Quillen says his Morrissey tickets have been postponed to us. Well, at least it's postponed.
Right.
You're still going to see him.
Yeah. Hi, Rob.
And I think that's what we've got to hope, isn't it? That everything just gets postponed. Yeah. Because the Conan Gray tickets that Ellen's got, she watches him. He's doing lives like every day on Instagram, and I think he was saying that he'll postpone and rearrange dates, so she won't lose out. It's just
Kelly liked the cover. Yeah, nothing wrong with a pair of boobies. But Best album of 2019. What was that? The artist I'd never heard of. I'm so out of touch, George. I'm stuck in 1990, mate.
And I'm like, I think I've heard that name.
Probably when George was born.
But the thing is, we don't listen to the radio really. We listen to Radio 2, so we're up to date with middle of the road stuff.
Wow, Faith No More tickets.
Oh wow!
I didn't know they were touring. Wow, great band. Okay, let me scroll back down. Let's read out a few more comments. We'll think about wrapping it up soon. It's 1:15. Where were we?
It's the shouting at Gemma that turns me on. Oh no. Oh, God.
You should go along with Lex. You'll have a whale of a time.
Oh, it terrifies me.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Do. Oh, that's Laws. Hi, Laws. Yeah,
we're both fans.
Love Tears for Fears.
One of my first ever records was Shout by Tears for Fears. I didn't buy it when it came out. I bought it a little bit later when I got into music. 87, I bought that, but it came out before. Yeah, great band. See you later, Retro Space Trader.
Left ages ago. We're way behind in the chat. Oh no, did we miss another super chat?
Wow, how?
We did. Literally, the bubble did not come up.
I'm searching. Did you read the super chat from Ben Guntrip?
No, we didn't, obviously.
No, I didn't see it.
We're looking for it.
Oh, blooming StreamYard is pants. No, I can't.
Is it in the other chat?
Hold on. This is going to jump now. You watch. Oh, there it goes. Sort your chats out. StreamYard and YouTube. See, there's no bubble on there. Look. There's no... trying to find it. Well, if you're still in, Ben, thank you so much. But it didn't come up on our screen.
So glitchy.
Oh! Well, thank you very much. And he said, what? New channel coming soon, Nick's cleaning tips. I don't think so.
Thank you, Josh, for sharing that.
Yeah, if we missed them, that's a great way of doing it.
Yeah, really appreciate that. Thank you, Josh.
If anyone sees a super chat, just copy it and just keep pasting it in, and eventually
Well, you're very good at cleaning books, too, aren't you, in high speed?
I made a video. It was engrossing viewing.
Amazing.
Yeah, did quite well that video, I'll have you know.
Oh, he says I've just done it. You didn't need to do it again, but let's see if we find.
Oh, you didn't have to do it again.
Honestly, you didn't have to do that
again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really not sure I'm the person to come to for cleaning tips. Yeah, I'll bear it in mind. You'd probably be better at a cleaning channel than me.
No.
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 We avoid it as much as we can, to be honest.
I do it out of necessity, but don't enjoy it.
Yeah. However, there is a Depeche Mode channel called World in My Eyes. If you want to go and look for that one, I should start linking that below. I'm slowly convincing people one by one that Depeche Mode are the band to listen to. See, Bronwyn loves them now. Yeah.
Yeah. Victoria Plum says, Nick, Andrea, what do you think? My post office trouble yesterday. I took 4 parcels. I was told I was putting staff and customers at risk. Only 2 in future. Huh?
Really? Yeah. I mean, they've not announced that's a thing.
No, that's not a thing. That's just your post office. I think.
If they're staying open, then they're staying open to take your post to. They can't stay open and then say you can't use this. And how is 2 parcels less risk than 4, really? You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm laughing at Shelley.
Why would taking 2 in be fine?
Exactly. You know.
So what? Take 2 in, go outside, bring the others.
If you've got, let's say, worst case scenario, you've got the virus and you're handing over your parcels to them, it's going to be on the 2 as well as it's going to be on the 4. So it's not going to be any more of a risk, is it? It's a ridiculous thing.
If that is policy, that needs to be on their website and on the door.
Yeah.
You know, that does seem a bit crazy. So right now I'm hoovering every room in the house with my
I'm
Henrys.
going to make a schedule for you and Ellen while we're all.
What now?
We're going to have a like a rota type thing for cleaning, I think, because it shouldn't be me. It shouldn't just be me that does the cleaning.
Very true.
We had a super chat, by the way. You just scroll past it.
Oh, we saw that one. Hey, we saw that one.
Thank you, Ardak. Planning on doing any more RA due to no boot sales? That is a consideration, isn't it?
Well, there'll be a video hopefully in the next few days of a crazy big haul, which is all RA essentially. It's new stock that's coming from Europe, and I'm not sharing what it is because I think you'll be surprised. It's over 1,000 units.
You're making it sound way more
what
dramatic than it is.
Oh, I'm not saying it's dramatic, but you'll never guess. You can try and guess now, but I guarantee you won't guess what I've bought. Can you do a picking orders video, Nick? Maybe. We don't have a lot going out tomorrow apart from this job lot of Star Wars.
Yeah, lots of Lego. What happened to the ceramics? This is Claire Thompson asking. Not going GSP. Mine still are yours. Well, I haven't sold any recently on GSP, but I have actually listed them and selected GSP. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, did we work out if ceramics are not meant to go?
People are getting mixed messages. I've been told no. Lots of other people have been told no. It's not on their prohibited list. But then other people are sent to them no problem. So I don't understand what it's all about. Yeah.
Is your stock of Henry Hoovers hiding in plain sight? No, they're hiding in the loft. That's why we need to go in the loft on a Henry Hoover hunt. And
it's not hand sanitizer, Jennifer.
No, and you can't sell that stuff on eBay. Well, you can't sell it on eBay for above market value anyway.
Or toilet roll.
No. I sell car parts and buy in job lots and have thousands to list, so I'm lucky. I could sit every day for a year and still have some left, but thoughts are with you all that are struggling with stock. Yeah. Absolutely. And that's another thing that we've got in the loft that I need to condense all of this. I've created loads of space in here with my recent clear out. Now we need to move down. There's loads of car parts in our loft that need to come down, and a lot of it is little mud flaps for different Hyundai cars, and that's a sort of home DIY car mechanic job, isn't it? Replacing mud flaps. So I think people stuck at home might be doing that sort of job on their own. So I should probably get them on as a priority as well. Perhaps we'll bring all of them down. Hey, Dermot. Extra and take a weapon which what I'm
with you maybe.
With what? I'm confused.
They're Henry Hoovers, I think.
Oh, the Henry Hoovers? I'm not scared of the Henry. I don't think they're going to attack me, are they? No. They might have multiplied. There might be more because they've been confined in the loft.
No, it's not Depeche Mode records, although we do seem to get quite a lot of those through the week.
Shall I share? What else did I get?
We need to be going soon, really. Oh, Reselling White Boy says it's got Wireless Festival tickets and Wimbledon final tickets all in the same week in July. Looking bleak. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was cancelled. They've already cancelled Glastonbury.
Yeah, Glastonbury is cancelled. Bought a bundle of Depeche Mode. If people that are loving my Depeche Mode channel will get a sneak preview of what's coming to the collection. One that I didn't have. Blasphemous Rumours and Somebody. I've got the other version of the 7-inch. Some that I already had are in here. But here's one I've been after for decades. I never had it originally. This is stripped on 7-inch single. And look at the condition of that. It's quite nice. So yeah, I'll stop now.
Yeah, on that note, I think we might say goodbye.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go over to Let's Get Quizzical and do a quiz. So what?
How about a reward chart? We've done 5 washing ups, so you can play a Depeche Mode track.
That's 5 washing ups for one track. You're harsh, Shelley. Harsh.
Yeah.
5 for 1. That should be the other way round. At least 1 washing up, 5 tracks would be fair.
I'd just like some help, that's all.
Shelley's harsh.
I'd just like some help.
Okay.
Anyway, on that note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you enjoy quizzing, there's a link below to the Let's Get Quizzical channel. Go down there, give me 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll be doing a quiz. What are we going to do? I think I might do... Oh, should I do some pop quiz maybe? I might do a bit of pop quizzing.
Oh, yeah.
You going to join in? Or should I do it on
tonight?
Yeah,
No,
I just said in about 5 or 10 minutes.
I thought you were talking about tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow will be our regular Monday one anyway. Okay.
I probably won't because, yeah, I just want to spend some time with Ellen.
Right, let's leave on this. Oh, it's just gone. Everyone's saying goodbye. Wait. Hi, Ashley. Thank you both so much for taking the time to make these vids. They bring a little bit of joy to the week. Stay positive and stay safe. What a lovely message to end on. Yes. If you do enjoy quizzing and messing about, follow the link below over to the Let's Get Quizzical channel, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes, and we'll mess about for half hour to an hour.
I'm going to go and sit with Ellen.
Okay.
Yes, and we reiterate that as well. Stay positive and stay safe, and have a great week, everyone.
Yep. Take care. See you soon. Awkward pause.